everybody, and welcome to my new channel. You'll notice there's already another video up, but I transferred that from my other channel. It's one I recorded a couple months ago on how to recover a CLI wallet based on the Monero chain. Today we're going to discuss Iridium. Iridium is a great technology, a great coin. I've been involved with the project going on about 4 months. Kind of disappeared for a bit while I learned a bit on how to set up pools and how to administer them, manage them. Anyway, today we're going to go about how to mine Iridium on a Windows setup. Next video, we will go about doing it on Linux. My version of Linux is Ubuntu. I'm sure there's might be differences for other Linux distros, but we'll be focusing on the Ubuntu in the next video. So today, as you can see, we're at the main website, Cache. Lots of history here you can go through. The different key features. Iridium is very community focused. They do specialize in privacy and anonymity. They do have a cap supply of only 25 million, so it's not going to get out of control. Keeps the value well. Plus, you know, you don't have to worry about it being undervalued. The great thing about this coin, as you can see here, no pre-mine. There was no ICO, no pre-mine, no token distribution, or any other mechanism to give any unfair advantage to the founders. Now, this is not a new coin. It has been around since the fall of 2017, and they've done quite a bit of work on it. We're currently on version 4. All these websites we're going to here, I will have linked in the description below, so you can go visit them. Right now, they are currently working on version 3 of the white paper. Where is that? Right here. It is community focused, so if you are part of the community, you can add suggestions to it, go over it. And of course here, it'll be formally launched on June 22nd, 2018. So anyway, let's go back here to the beginning. What we're going to want to start with is downloading our wallet. So since we're doing Windows, we're going to click on the Windows. Brings us to the Iridium GitHub, and we're going to select the Windows zip file. Now you're probably going to see my crazy download folder. Just ignore it. I tend to be a little disorganized. Okay, it's downloading here. Now, it is very possible that your antivirus will, it views many of the different miners, or even the daemons as being a virus. So make sure you add an exception to your antivirus or Windows Defender so it doesn't happen. Alright, so I'm going to go to the containing folder, see all my craziness here. Oh, I forgot I had the 3.0 version. See, I told you you've been around a while. We're going to extract it to its own folder. Close that up. Okay, that has been extracted. Now you can't see it. There we go. Pull it over here for you. We're going to go ahead and install this. Yes, we want to make the exception, of course. I like having a desktop shortcut, so we're going to put that on there. While that's installing, let's go ahead and minimize this. And we want to launch the Iridium wallet. People are power. I love that. Okay, first time it opens up, you automatically get your wallet address. It's right here. I would copy the address, put it somewhere safe, or I mean, it's just your view or your public address, so it's not really hidden anyway. But one thing you definitely want to do is make sure to set your password. So I'm going to do that now, if it'll let me. Now, while this is also going on, as you can see here, it's syncing with the network. This can take a while. Last time I did this, it took a couple hours. So, alright, so I don't know why it wasn't letting me. That was weird. Alright. There we go. Wallet is now encrypted. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and pause here. And once the wallet is fully updated, I will be back to continue. Alright, so as you can see here, our wallet finally synchronized up. That took a little bit of time, but hey, it's done. Now, the easiest way to start mining, right off the bat, is to grab the bottom bar here. You can do it from the top too. Down here at the bottom, there's 3 built-in pools you can choose from. We're going to try the wrench pool. We're going to use 4 of the CPU cores. Now, this miner does only do CPU. In a moment, we'll go and I'll show you how to get a different program so you can mine with your GPU or your GPU-CPU combo. All right, so honestly, you already got your wallet in here. All you have to do is hit start mining. And voila, there it goes. We're on the irdpool.fr, which is in France. It's one of the main pools. We have one in Canada, and I'm not sure where the .net is located. But as you can see, we're now submitting hashes at about 330. That's probably because I've got an older FX processor from AMD. But honestly, 349 is not bad. All right, so let's go ahead and stop that. Okay, we're going to keep this window in the background because we're going to need our wallet address. But we're going to move forward here, and we're going to get xmr-stak. Now, xmr-stak is an all-in-one unified Monero miner, so we can do our GPU and CPU at the same time. And, sorry, I went a little quick there. If you know how to build a release, you can build it. All the instructions are here on this page. I'm going to go to the pre-built release. And looks like the newest one, they added a Mazarian Haven fork. We're just going to go ahead and click on this and save it. Now, I already saved this a couple of times because I do other mining, so it's going to ask me, do you want to replace it? I'm going to say no. I'm personally going to change the name here so that I have something unique. We're going to do IRD. Save. Okay, see, it's a small download. We're going to open that up. Now, this is another one of those that I'm sure my my antivirus, Bitdefender, is going to throw a fit about. So, all right, there it is, opened up. Okay, so what am I going to do here? All right, so I'm not going to cheat so much. We are going to go through each step. I was just trying to think of what I was going to do to make sure I had my video card set up properly. Because I have 2 different cards in the system, and I don't want to mine on the card we're recording on. So we're just going to go through real quick, and then I'm going to change one of my settings. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure you have the pool you want to mine on. Here we've got irdpool.ca, which is Canadian. I picked that one because it's closest to me. Go to the Get Starting page, so you can see. Here's the mining pool address. Here are the different ports. I'm going to pick port 7777 just because I know that my CPU can mine quick enough that the starting difficulty should be about 10,000. So let's go back here. We're going to open this one up. We're going to allow it to run. All right, so I don't personally want to see my stats outside of my network, so I'm going to enter 0 on this line. The algorithm we're going to pick is Kryptonite Light V7. By the way, excuse me for not being able to spell. Light V7. Enter. Our pool address. Remember I said this is important. We're going to copy it. And then we're going to right click on the top. Go down to edit. Paste it. Port, I'm going to pick 7777. Enter. Okay, here's where we need our wallet address. So we go back to our wallet, copy the address, right click on the top again, go to edit, paste it, enter. Password, you can leave that blank, we don't need it. Trigger identifier, also blank. I always put no here. I do not want to use nice hash, no. No multiple pools. And there we go. Now, think about xmr-stak because it goes through real quick and it sees what devices you have. And it starts mining. Now, I'm going to cancel this and close it because I'm sure that just screwed up my recording, which is fine. We're going to fix it. So, CPU. Now, in the CPU, depending on the number of cores you have, you can dedicate certain cores. Now, if you're like me and have an FX processor, I'm going to use, oddly enough, 5 cores. For me, I want the first one to be true and the last one to be true. This is just for me. If you're using an Intel, I don't know if this works. But for anybody using an old FX processor, this works. I know it does not work with the Ryzen, so you just want to use about half your cores. So I'm going to use my odd cores, 1, 3, 5, 7, and this is, like I said, a weird one for FX. I'm going to use the first half of the first core. It actually adds just a little bit more to the what do you call it? To the hashing power. Okay, we're going to save this, close that out, and then I do have 2 NVIDIA cards, like I was saying before. Now, there is a really good website, which I will link in the description below, that can get you, well, let's just see, because I always forget to bookmark it. Let's see, XMR mining settings. Let's try that. Oh. There are plenty of guides out there. I feel silly. All right, let's just forget this. I know what my settings are. Just because, like I said, I have it set up. So here's mine for my little wimpy GT730. I'm going to use this just because I want to be able to record at the same time. There's my GT730. Take out the extra comma, file, save it, close it down, and then we'll run it. Okay, here we go. And now we are mining. So let's go back to the mining pool, go to home. Okay, so we're back on the mining pool page. As you can see here, we are mining. I'm going to hit H is your hash rate. It tells you what you're doing. So my CPU is giving me 516 hash a second. My GPU, the smaller one, is giving me 103. So for about 619. Now, because I'm recording, you do see a couple errors here. That's okay. OBS and the mining program want to use the same space. They can't, so that's all right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our wallet. We're going to copy our address again. Go to the home page. And if you go down here, you can put in your wallet address. See, here's where my main address. I've been hashing away like crazy. And then look up, and lo and behold, there is your hash rate. All right, now, so maybe you don't want to hash on this pool. What do you do? Well, awesomely enough, our devs have a page where you can explore the block, see what blocks have been found. You can see more in depth of the blockchain, but also more importantly is the pools list. Here are all the known pools for Iridium. These ones here are all running, and these ones here are dead. Like I said, I will have this linked in the description below. So that's about it for mining with xmr-stak. XMR rig is a whole nother monster. You need a separate instance for each of your CPU and your graphics cards, whatever they might be. If you have any questions, feel free to find us on Discord. That link will be in the description below as well. Of course, you can always leave questions and comments here. I'll answer whatever I can. Thanks for stopping by, and enjoy the Iridium Cryptocurrency. Bye now. Have a great day.
Thank you.